Hey y'all, it's Kyle again from District Imports. Welcome back to the channel. And today we've got quite a bit of work for you in today's video. However, I do have to go over some small things. There was quite a bit of a hiccup. There's some bad news I gotta give first, and then there's some good news. So the bad news, I got sick. I got so sick, I was bedridden for almost a week, so that sucked. While I was sick, I was going over some of the footage. I realized that the audio that I was getting from our Sony did not pick up, and it was my fault. Essentially, like the old Sonys, they've got like an analog versus digital mode, and I had flicked the wrong way, and here we are. While I was sick, I took it upon myself to get the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which is sweet because it follows me everywhere now, which is amazing. On to the good news. Good news is I got the Osmo Pocket 3. The other good news is, in this video, I want to introduce the FPV camera. And I want to see your reactions for it in the comment section. Let me know if you like this. We were trying to implement this when I was doing the timing install. Unfortunately, a lot of the audio got cut off from the Sony. You'll see some of the first-person view camera in today's footage. On top of that, I'm not really sure if we wanted to go with the, DIY video installs. Instead, we're gonna start focusing more on a vlog style. So it'd be like a car vlog of what we do. We're gonna start going to events. We've got a whole list of things planned out for the Mark IV, the Mark II, the Mark 7, and we think that it's gonna be a lot of fun. We just want you to see it. While we do all of these. It's going to be one heck of a winter, and I have, even while sick, nonstop been working to get this stuff done, to get video content out. So just bear with us for a little bit. It's going to be a little bit of a slow start, but I promise you it's going to be worth it in the end. What I wanted to show, we had the timing belt done. I found kind of a cheat code to use the crank lock bar and bend it on one side or let it twist on the left bank, and then have the belt slack and then tighten it back up, so that way you can get the tightness throughout the entire belt. All of the metal coolant pipes that are in that V got replaced. The block breather gaskets were also replaced. We had knock sensors replaced. We also had a hiccup with our power steering pump. I accidentally shipped back the core with the bracket, so we had to wait for a bracket for that to install the new power steering pump. With that, we had a 034 Motorsport power steering supply line installed. For the rest of this video, we're going to show you what we did with the valve covers, what we did with the fuel injectors, with all the solenoids, and then do we get to start the car? Let's see what we do. All right, so I took a little bit of a break, went to go pick up the parts, and got hit up with some really cool surprises with meeting up a former B5 S4 owner. So what we have today is Porsche 17Z calipers. These are 6-piston. They're a little crusty. However, I think that Meredith is going to work her magic and make these look outstanding. We already ordered piston seals and a caliper rebuild kit for that in that purchase with former B5 owner friend. He also gave us stainless steel hard lines, which is going to come into huge play here. We have the hardware kit. So for 17Zs, they need to have just a little bit bigger of hardware. The length, I think, is the difference for this. So this comes with everything that we need to install the 17Zs in the front. Came with a fresh set of Zimmerman slotted rotors. These are off of a C230 Sport. So for the 17Z kit, you need a 330 millimeter diameter rotor, and it needs to be at 30 width. The C230 Sport has that and is also 5x112, so this is going to work perfect for our brake conversion. While we were also there, he included the B6 S4 rotors. So these are going to come in for the rears, and we're going to get the 034 Motorsports conversion kit for the B6 S4 rear to kind of push the rear caliper out a little bit and make use of the bigger, nicer ventilated rotors. While we were there, it was nice of him to include the 034 Motorsports. This is a intake manifold spacer. Now, what the spacer does is this takes the manifold off the head just a little bit to kind of help with the temperatures for the intake manifold. So this gives a 5mm gap. It comes with gaskets for both sides, and it comes with the hardware, the extended hardware to run on the intake manifold. So this is going to be awesome. We're going to see a little bit of a decrease on intake temperature from the manifold side because the heads are just hot. Because he's also getting rid of a lot of his B5 S4 stuff, he happened to give us, for a really sweet deal, ECS tuning ignition coil conversion. So we've got 2 adapter brackets for the conversion. We've got a nice set of, well, 5 really nice coil packs.
So that's cool. So we have 6 total coil packs, but one of them is a little bent. We're probably just gonna end up replacing those with 034 Motorsports coil packs anyways. We've got the ICM delete or as part of the harness conversion as well. This is gonna come into play for ignition because these are the old coil packs. They're probably OEM and they're likely 90,000 miles on these and 20 plus years. You can tell they're just kind of rusted and corroded on the back. So this will be a huge change, not only in just the ignition coil performance, but also the aesthetic of it in the engine bay too. So we're going to start taking apart the valve cover today. That's going to be a big piece of finalizing our engine bay and also all of the work that we've been doing while we're in there. So we're going to take out the valve covers for Meredith to prepare and also spray paint and give it that new look. So let's get to that. Like I said, Milwaukee or nothing, all right? I'm gonna stick to that. These look like, oh, don't do what I was just about to do and put a power tool on a nut that you are not sure is the right size. Come on. Oh, this battery's dead. What's cool, what I've noticed, and you can see right here, they left spots for zip tie. That's insane. I've never seen that. They use zip ties on freaking space shuttles. So anybody tell you that you can't use zip ties on your car, remember what sent them to Mars, right? So, and the moon. All this back down here is going to be kind of tough to get to. So oh, perfect. Invest in a Josh if you haven't already. Oh, that's where my 10 mils went. And this is a bolt. Interesting. Where was this studded? I believe this was studded at some point. It's now gone. Gone. Oh, she gone. She big gone. Tug and pull method round 2. We already have the valve cover gaskets for this, so, but we want to be really careful prying this junk off. Do a quick look, make sure I have all of my hardware out. So, thank you, sir. All right, I'm tapping out valve cover on the sides to see if I can get any movement. Look at that, didn't even need to pry it. Told you, invest in a Josh. If you don't have a friend named Josh that is also a former B5 owner, go find one. I know 2 Jeffs that are B5 owners, and they're great people too. I think it's J's and B5s, honestly. What are we doing? We're in the middle of the tug and pull method, and sometimes you just gotta let her eat. But that, my friends, is not bad. All right, and what am I looking for? Weird markings on the camshaft on the lobes. It does look like the cams are OEM. There's something else I'm supposed to be looking for when opening up the cams, and I want you guys to put that in the comments section, what else I'm looking for. I know I've got a little bit of like wear right there, but I mean, that just shows me that it's wearing evenly. These are crusty. I'm gonna take the other side off after I take this guy out. Oh, that even broke, damn. Broke right in half. We got replacements, right? And you gotta take this out too. Your spark plug gaskets as well. And it doesn't look like, yeah, I don't know if the view can see, but it doesn't look like there was any oil in the spark plugs. So it wasn't even all that bad, just gross and old. Okay, so we have new camshaft position sensors that are coming. We got the cam seal that's in the rear. We're gonna replace those. And so I'm replacing those in the crank position sensor plus the knock sensors in the middle and the valley. That'll be next. But for now, I'm gonna take this off and clean it. I have some sensors. Camshaft solenoid. I got 2 of those. I have the cam cap seals for the back of the block. As you can see, the valve covers are off, which is great. Meredith, AKA Mary, is now degreasing and cleaning those and getting those ready for paint. I don't even know why this is such a big box, but Bosch really hooked it up with cardboard content. So we're gonna start replacing stuff. And while we're in there, again, while we're in there, this is the jam that we're doing. So let's get to work on this stuff and start peeling some shaboinks off. You guessed it, 10 millimeter. Let's pull these guys. Look at that. Dude, that had corrosion on the inside. That's nasty. Smell funny too. Oh my god.
Did you just inhale corona?
Audi B5 S4 dust. Don't breathe this. Wild. All right, new boy goes in. So the front one's really easy. It's the rear one that I'm probably gonna have an issue with. Nah, dude, that's easy too. Let's get this in there, torque that down to tight. And I went with the Bosch replacements because they just do a lot of good electronics. Why not? They've been in the business for a long time. There's definitely cheaper ones, but for something like this, you don't want to cheap out. Also, not paying OEM pricing because they're just rebrands. So let's get the rear, and I'm using my 1/4 mil or 1/4 inch on a 10 mil. It's a nice little holder right here for my 1/4 inch, you know what I mean? So the main reason why I'm replacing these to begin with is because it's been sitting for quite some time. Do it while you're in there. And boy howdy. Good luck getting it off with this hard line in the way. At this point I should really wear gloves, but I'm not. There we go. All right, that's number 2. This one wasn't as bad. And I think the main thing we're looking for is the contact points in the sensor. Let's take a new one.
Oh, well, look who it is.
Another B5 S4. They're multiplying.
Like $2.50.
What up, pimp?
What's going on, bro?
How are you? This guy is replaced, and remember, this one faces inside because these heads are mirrored. So at first, I tried to install this the other way with the sensor facing out. Can't do that, so I'm glad that's one way. And then we're doing our crank sensor, and the crank sensor is going to be back here. You can kind of see the bolt head when you look at it through your eyes. You probably won't be able to see it through my headset. You can kind of put your hand on it. The cable for it is connected right here, this gray tab, and this goes back down this cable path straight down. So, but you can put you gotta have 2 things, right? Try it with the ratchet, see if this works, 1/4 inch, or what I like the most is stubby ratchetable wrenches. And these stubbies come into so much play. So we're gonna get that off, and then Meredith should be almost done with the valve covers, and then after that we're gonna paint them, and then we're gonna put them on, and they should match the calipers, so which will be sick. And we'll show you the calipers and the front end suspension setup we're going with. It's gonna be pretty freaking sweet. So I'm gonna go put this on really quick, and I'll be right back.
Okay, so we are going to be hitting these valve covers with some primer and paint just to make them look a little fresher. Degreased them, wire brushed them. What's left on there is mostly just corrosion, and most of it's gone. So kind of just making them look better. I know they're not going to be perfect, but it's better than what was there. Cleaned all the grease that was on. There was an oil leak on one side, so had to clean up all the leftover oil and gunk. We're going to go ahead and hit these with a primer and then with a high temp enamel. And gonna let this dry, hit it with another coat. The trick to getting paint to last really is just light coats. So gonna let this sit while I tape up the other, and then we will go from there. All right, we are going to hit these with some paint now that they are primed. Primer actually took pretty well. We'll see how they turn out. This is Ford blue. Hopefully it'll match the calipers, but we will see. Not bad. It's gonna take quite a few coats to get this done. Again, light coats is the key here, but I think it's gonna turn out pretty good.
So Meredith just finished up the valve cover paint, and they look really good. And I'm gonna show you that. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put the gaskets on the valve covers, and then we're gonna set up the ignition conversion that we got from the big brake kit that we got. And here is the valve covers, and Meredith, I think, did a fantastic job. Here's our package from FCP Euro. Thank you, FCP Euro, for the gasket. When you don't know your left and rights, do the left and right trick. This is right side, this is left side. So these should be cured. Yep. Oh, shit. We need to wire wheel that stuff off really quick. And the reason why I'm wire wheeling this off is very gently, is I just want to make sure that the surface is clean. I have a better wire wheel for this. And what is this rigid tools nonsense? Milwaukee, because what else, brother? Look at that, 12 volts. Look how fast that runs. What do you mean? Gasket time. Let's see. I'm an idiot. Oh, wrong side. Try to pay attention to things as much as you can. Otherwise, you'll do it twice. Put our other side on. And this little thing goes in that valley. So these are ECS tuning. They are different colors. I didn't know they came like that, but we got these for a steal. We got the coil packs, the ICM harness delete. We got these for a deal. I mean, 150 bucks for the ICM harness delete and the coil packs. Can't beat it. So we went with that for now, just to see how that would work. And these Jimmy boys, look at that. Boom. Now we have our ignition coil bracket adapters on. Oh, important. Importante. You need these. These are the spark plug gaskets. We need these so we don't get oil into our sparky plugs. Left side. Oi, come on, friendo. Righto then. Righto then. Spiffy. On to the next one. Got the right side. Neighbor's playing some good house music at the moment. Crucial mistake made. I need to take off the ignition coil covers because I have no way of tightening them with them on. And that's okay, as long as things are remembered. I really just wanted to put these in there and see what they look like. Look at that. That actually looks pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and disassemble the injectors and give you an idea as to what this looks like. So this is one of the injectors I pulled, and I got, Meredith went ahead and picked up the O-ring kit for it. So we're gonna replace all these. So this is what they look like. It's blue, right? So it's usually a blue. And then here's the other end. It's just gone. So they're kind of dirty. We're gonna clean out the injectors here in a second. But what I want to do is remove a possible failure point. So I'm going to pull the O-rings off and let's get all of these disassembled the right way. This guy was kind of a pain. Oh.
Please wear gloves.
I will wear gloves. Use silicone grease, denatured alcohol,
Use silicone grease.
engine oil, you say?
Right.
No. Yeah, these are gross. The ones that went inside the cups didn't do too bad. The ones outside the cups, you could almost tell. I wonder if you can see through here. Let me put this in the light. It's discolored and dark. Got me some liquid moly 5W40. I usually get this Moly Gen stuff because it helps you find leaks. This helped me find a lot of leaks for the Mark 7. So let's just lube that up nice and good like. Dip my pinky in that cap. So, in we go. Outstanding. And I'm gonna do this for the rest of these. So, same process. Pull the O-rings off, get yourself a little pick. Get over there. Oh my god, that's nasty. Look at that. Pull these off and give them a clean. I'm gonna probably hit the tips with some alcohol too. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do for all four, or for all of these. So, well, I'm gonna get to it.
All right, so now that we got the fuel injectors clean and the intake manifold clean, it is now time to do what we've been wanting to do and see if we can start the car. Let's see what happens.
about to start it for the first time. Hopefully. All you're going to do is you're just going to blip it, and if it catches, good. But it's probably not going to catch until we crank it a few times.
Okay.
So, but once it catches, once you see me do this, just turn it off, okay?
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Timing's off. That's what that backfire that was.
Now what?
But it definitely sounds like it has compression. Keep cycling, McKee. Alright, well, we have fuel pressure. Try it again. Oh. You don't have to do anything with the injector. I mean, with the coil pack mods, you just pull them up, plug them in, they're good to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had the ICM control modules swapped. So I had brown going to black and black going to brown. And so then it fired, I think, on a weird position. So we're gonna try this again. Let's fucking go!
It died.
It started. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's fucking go. Oh my god. Oh my god, I was gonna cry. Oh my god.
Who have just been through every emotion.
Oh my god.
It died.
No, did you cut it off or did it die?
It died. But it has no intercoolers hooked up.
Yeah, it's probably freaking the fuck out.
We're not.
I wouldn't even keep fucking with it.
We got it started, and that was the goal.
I'm
got ignition, baby. That's all that matters.
I deadass thought.
I thought I jumped timing.
I'm not even jumped. I thought it was off.
So should I
like,
tell
a
Ross
cup
that
of tea.
it's time?
Yeah, we should tell dude,
Yeah.
please don't get upset.
What?
So we hooked everything up. We like double checked all the sensors. We double checked everything. All right. First start, one side just loud fucking tap noise, and then it went away, and now it won't. It just turns over forever.
Is it not getting fuel?
No, Kevin says the timing's jumped, and it probably bent the valves.
All right. So we rebuilt that.
God damn.
I can't even be mean to him. No, it fucking started, dog.
It started.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, it actually started?
Yeah, it started. It started right up, dude. I literally
Bro,
can't
you have
fuck-
no idea. I was about to one-click buy that LSA. I was gonna go. I literally just took our sheets out of the dryer,
Dude,
and I was literally about to go upstairs and just hit buy on that LSA.
Oh, well, in that case, it just jumped timing, so you're gonna have to order that.
It's all good though.
Half an hour before this, we started it, and it was backfiring through the intake, and I literally almost fucking cried because Kevin was like, dude, timing is off, and I don't know where, but I look at the fucking ignition control module, and I had the ignition control modules flipped. Yeah, and so it was firing through the intake. It was bad, but it started right up.
And it ran for a second or two.
Yeah, it ran for a second, then just cut off, so.
Twice, actually.
I'm gonna button.
Yeah, same. There was a lot of emotion in just that small amount of time. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the District Imports YouTube channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if the FPV view was working for you. If you want to see what I'm doing while I'm working, I'd love to keep doing that. For the next video, we have a sponsor set of suspension. We want to thank our partner 034 Motorsports for getting us a complete suspension rebuild, and we install our 7TZ brakes. So tune in for the next video for the entire rebuild, and then we finally get to drive this car. I just want to drive this car so bad. It's a long time coming, you have no idea. But yeah, we'll see you soon. Thanks.